My name is Rhapsody. Welcome back to Slay the Spy. Alright, Rebel on a Hot Night, 4 out of 8. Let's get it. Ah! My tagging meta is bad today. Okay, so all different, and then the center is... Ooh! Hang on, are you about to finish a drink directly in front of that? Yeah, you are. The center is all bods. Okay, so I have nothing really to keep an eye on at the moment. Just see if that ends back up where it came from. That didn't look like a bug as you walked past. Not seeing anyone's arm drop weirdly as they walk past the ambassador. Microfilm. You cannot do a hard tell around me. You know, sorry. Lobby, Impy Amber Joms. Just joined the lobby. I love those sketches. If you haven't seen it, the name that was just previously there, Impy Amber Jones, just look it up. It's on Gus Johnson's channel. This video can wait. You can come back. They're very, very good. Extremely funny. Very lighthearted. Just good. Bodhead, Headhawk, Headhawk. Got it. Okay, this guess has been taken back. No one looked too long at any of those statues. Just took that back as well. Okay, that's officially too long. Possible double inspect. She'd still need one more inspect afterwards, though. Okay. Unfortunately, there's way too many people that just... Ooh, you finished that quite quickly. I'm gonna mark you for finishing your drink just to pick that up. But unfortunately, so many people just got drinks that I really can't track a possible delegate at this point. There's just way too much going on. Unfortunately, the ambassador has been in and amongst many, many people. In a way that concerns me greatly, because it means the bug is almost certainly already gone off. Guest list is still there. None of the statues so far have been swapped. I have barely any suspicions, to be entirely honest. I'm looking for a banana bread or a... I mean, you're starting and stopping talking with such frequency that I think... And you left the conversation halfway through a talk animation.
Banana bread.
But he's out of conversation when the banana bread happens. What the heck? Okay, you were, I think, talking at the time. You were out.
Banana bread.
Another banana bread while people are out of conversation. Thank you for helping narrow it down. I'm going to mark the people that left conversation quickly after the banana bread for the possibility that they left to go and complete another mission in a different area. You immediately started talking upon joining that conversation. You're taking a book away from its natural location. I feel like I probably have the spy highlighted at this point. I think you're in that circle trying to complete a flirtation. And in fact, I think you're probably going to try and stay in that circle until the flirtation continues. Or you were the spy. You joined a conversation and immediately started talking. That could be more flirtation. Guest list is still on the tray. The fact that neither of these people have been to the bar in a very long time and the guest list is still there, to me, yeah, you know what? I'm taking my lowlights. It's one of those two. Do we transfer microfilm for me, bud? Walking away with book. So both of them have a book from the same bookshelf right now. Weird way to walk through that conversation, friend. Come on, right through both. I worry that he's just finishing up his seduction. Fine. Oh, cool. I was just completely wrong. Hard lowlight on the actual spy there. Microfilm was transferred. Target was seduced, bugged ambassador, contact double. Yeah, doing all of those. It's like obviously avoided swap statue and purloined guest list. Would have caught those. Bug ambassador. Unfortunately, the ambassador was in and amongst so many people that tracking the bug ambassador was going to become impossible at that point. 4 out of 8, 12 guests. High rise. Bod head. Head bod. Head hawk, got it. That could have been a swap very early on, though. Before I really had a chance to start tracking anything. So I'll give him a very, very soft low light, right? Soft highlight, rather, right there. So it's literally one of you two. Either the previous one perfected the swap, or... Okay, fine. You perfected it. Statue changed when the queen interacted with it, so it was either a perfect that this spy had done, or the queen had not perfected it. So at that point, I was comfortable low-lighting everyone except for those two. And banana bread obviously means that only... or banana bread can only happen while someone... Or the spy is in conversation, rather. So... Queen being out of conversation was really unfortunate for him there. Different. What is that? I thought it was a head. Could have been a bod the whole time, I guess. Again, I'll take my soft low light, soft highlight there. Moving directly there. And you can't bug the ambassador right now, so I need to stop watching you. I mean, he has movement that could easily be a double inspector or even a triple if they perfected a couple of them. This guy has been doing some like real weird actions so far. Not like spy weird, but just like within the realm of anime, within the realm of NPC possible weird. Guess this is going off the tray. Okay, who has a drink? I don't think you've been in conversation for a while. I mean, it's you. So the inspecting at the very start was obviously like a huge hint, but she was the only person with a drink over that side of the map, and there hadn't been enough time, I don't think, for there to have been a delegate to the Purloin guest list with a perfect since the last time I saw it, but I guess the delegate could have happened earlier. Yeah, pretty much any of them, like, it was either her and the previous person had perfected it, but I already had some ideas about her possible spydom. Or it wasn't her and I was about to lose. I probably should have spent longer on that, to be entirely honest. Yes, I got it right, but that doesn't mean it was well done. Bulkhead. No one get close to that ambassador, please. A little bit of weird positioning right there, and that's a bug. Yep. Honestly, the thing that tipped me off was the movement here. You stopped there, off of a pad, and then walked back in. Oh, you actually also added time to the watch, but you did it in a green check, so I wasn't really going to be able to tell that at that point. Cool. Skip to the next. 5 out of 8 in modern. Cool. I have screwed up all... Oh my gosh. I've screwed up all of my lowlights so far. Bod bod. Bod head, got it. It's a long time looking at those statues. It's a long time for you looking at those statues as well, actually.
Banana bread.
Take my out of conversational lowlights right now. That easily could have been a double inspect after the banana bread finished. My gosh! Lady in the red dress in the background is very, very interested in those statues, and a very, very, like, I would very much think she was the spy at this point. Pretty sure time just got added. Not entirely certain when it happens though, so I'm gonna take my highlight on the person that I think did it, and just leave it there for a moment. Wait for something more confirmatory. Second inspection of statues in quite a short period of time. You were very close to the ambassador over there. Okay. Someone just sent you to go take the guest list. I don't remember what conversation he came from. I've got to try and stop focusing so narrowly as soon as I get a couple highlights. Because it basically starts to mean, like, unless they were the spy, I lose very early. Like, I lock myself in for a loss. To be honest, James Blonde, you look a little weird with the possible double inspect there. You've been very, very, very near the outside here, so you easily could have gone and had some time. Them join a conversation and neither of them is immediately speaking. Could just be a throw attention away from me kind of joining conversation. I feel like at this point I basically need them to swap a statue for me to tell. I'm thinking actually more and more it's probably you. Line them all up, straight through. They've had like 3.5 minutes now. Like it's very likely they're like very short. They've got very little left to do. So I could not get those words out for the absolute life of me, but.
Banana bread.
She left conversation at the same. What? So, if you banana bread and then immediately leave conversation, wow, in the replay they low-lit her. If you banana bread and then immediately leave conversation, you cough, which is what happened there. There we go. Yeah. Wait a second. No! Okay, she red tested is what happened there, and then immediately went for the bug on the ambassador afterwards and walked away. Well done, well done. Yeah, so if you red test, you also cough. I think you cough a different amount of times based on the way that you've messed with the banana bread, but I don't know exactly how many times you cough for each different thing. And I forgot that actually there are other ways to cough out of that whole situation. It's Hawk. Bod. Got it. Mark you just due to your placement near the ambassador at the time. Just got a drink. You're just getting a drink. Hang on. Toby? Yeah, that's a guest list. Never mind, we're fine. I'm looking for someone to leave this conversation with the delegate. Ooh, if you go back to the bar and immediately get another drink, that'd be great for me. No, you got interrupted and now you're not going. Fine. I'm gonna take the delegate timer off of both of you. Pop it on 2 more people. Taking a giant gulp immediately upon... taking a giant gulp immediately upon ordering the drink. Could be a little weird. Is that a Hawk still? It is. Okay, you're going back inside, so your delegate is definitely going to run out. You might be joining a conversation. You joined a conversation, and then the banana bread went off immediately. That's... It's not you. It can't be. It could be you having left the conversation immediately after the banana bread. Could be you as well going over for a flirtation. Immediately joined that conversation, immediately started talking. You'd also inspect it. Did you inspect a statue at the start of the game? Teddy! Well done. It's all or nothing. Swapped a statue on me. Teddy, when'd you do that? Literally immediately? Hang on. You bugged the ambassador while walking right there. Well done. I was actually looking directly at it, but there was so much happening on the screen that I didn't see it. And then it was a head. Oh, you slimy little devil. I thought I'd seen a head there. I didn't trust myself. Hugh Clow. All right. Good way to end it. I've got to see an angle where any arm movement is identified.
Banana bread.
Talking conversation when the banana bread went off, but it's fine. It's not a hard tell. Could have been a perfect by someone else. You two have left conversation just to rejoin the same conversation, which either of those could have been a seduction reset, but neither of them immediately talked on joining back into the conversation. That looked like an arm drop, but I think that's just Xavier's lean. He's getting mad faded. It's the second time you've left the conversation. That wasn't a time check right there. Unfortunately, I have so many targets right now. It's really gonna take something like someone going for a bug they really oughtn't to help me out here. Keeping an eye on these time checks, don't worry. I think that was just a gesture, not a bug. If anyone runs at this ambassador, they're dying. Okay, it was Teddy. Did the contact at the time that I suspected, but didn't try and follow through with any other action. I think was just trying to spook me into taking a shot. 5-3. Welcome back, Curse. For the moment, my name has been Rhapsody. The name of the game has been SpyParty. Hopefully you've been enjoying yourselves, and hopefully we'll see you next time.